Welcome to the Combo Cabal. I am your host, Bryant Cook. Today we are here to play Strixhaven Bomb, Witherbloom Command. That is the primary card that we'll be looking at tonight. And this is it. It's a 2-mana sorcery, which means you can get it with Burning Wish. And you get to pick 2 modes, which is pretty broken. So the first one is target player mills 3, you get to return a land from your graveyard. Destroy a non-land creature with a converted mana cost 2 or less. That's pretty good. Hits Spheres, hits Chalice of the Void, Deafening Silence, Null Rod, a bunch of cards that are pretty good. So Witherbloom Command hits that. Target creature gets -3/-1. So it hits Thalia. Other than that, it doesn't hit a whole lot of hate creatures that we care about. It doesn't hit Gaddock, it doesn't hit Collector Roof, it doesn't hit Aethersworn Canonist. That said, the ability to blow up a Damping Sphere or Deafening Silence and Thalia are pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. It hits Pithing Needle as well, which is kind of interesting. And then the last mode is a single copy of Tendrils, which is eh. So we're really playing this card for the middle 2 modes. And I'm excited because I expect it's going to be pretty good against Death and Taxes. It's very similar to Abrupt Decay, except we can Burning Wish for it. The idea is mostly that you're going to board in one and then leave one in the board. We'll see if that's actually how the games play out, but I imagine that's what we'll probably do. Or you could just board in all 4 and board out Veils, which might actually end up being the plan. So the rest of the deck, we added in a 4th copy of Carpet of Flowers. Delver is the most popular deck on the planet, as always. Like, that deck's always everywhere. We need to maximize our chances of beating that deck. So we're playing 4 copies of Carpet of Flower. And in order to do that, we're changing our mana base just a hair. We're playing a 3rd copy of Verdant Catacombs over the 3rd copy of Bloodstained Mire. This just gives you these 2 green fetch lands more often for your carpet. And now we're up to 12 green cards, which is insane. It's the most green cards this deck has ever played. And slowly, green is just becoming the tertiary color over red, which is just kind of bananas to think about. We definitely have more green cards than red cards at this point. We almost have more. Do we have? Let me count real quick. I just want to make sure what I'm saying is about to be true. We have the same number of black cards as we do green cards. I'm sorry, Abrupt Decay is also black. So we have slightly more black cards. Yeah, green is just, making its way into this deck. So we are a true 4-color combo deck nowadays, which is pretty sweet. Other than the carpet, you'll notice there's no main deck Echo of Aeons. One of the sacrifices of playing the Witherbloom Commands is that we had to lose the Thoughtseize plan that we were doing previously to beat the mid-range decks, like Death and Taxes, Maverick, all those good things. So I was thinking that how could I possibly keep these? And the answer is play Thoughtseize main deck. Well, Thoughtseize is kind of an issue main deck with Echo of Aeons. One, Thoughtseize doesn't protect your Echo well because you're going to discard a card from their hand and then give them 7 fresh cards. The other issue is that you lose 2 life, and then if you're going to cast Ad Nauseam, if you reveal a 6, that's pretty bad. So this is just an attempt. I'm not as sold on this as I am Witherbloom Command. But here we are looking to play main deck Thoughtseize, no main deck Echo of Aeons. This improves our mid-range matchup, as I mentioned, but it also improves our combo matchup. It's going to make our Doomsday matchup better. So I think that this is pretty interesting. Our Ad Nauseams should be very, very good now. Yeah, so this is the main deck. I'm pretty excited to play it. Witherbloom Command is going to be sweet. And then we still have our effects like Pulverize and Massacre. You don't have to get Witherbloom Command every time. You should really only be getting it if it's the best option. Yeah. And if you want to support this content directly, you can always go to theepicstorm.com/donation deck, sign up for one of our donation deck tiers. You can even join me here on this channel with the 3rd tier, which is pretty sweet. And then you can go to theepicstorm.com/shop, pick up a Storm 20 baseball tee, a pint glass, or a token pack. Those are the hot sellers. I'd recommend getting any of those if you don't have them already. Finally, if you're enjoying this video, if you liked that deck tech, and if you're going to like the videos that are upcoming, make sure to subscribe. we're going for 3,000 subscribers this month. We're about 70 away right now. I think we're going to hit it as long as we keep up the pace that we're doing. And it would mean a lot to me, truly. So if you appreciate this, please subscribe. But if you've already done that, make sure to comment and like down below. You know, support the Combo Cabal. It'd be good for you. But that's enough shilling and all that good stuff. I just want to play some Magic, cast some Witherbloom commands. Round number 1 will be coming up in just a second. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to round number 1. We're on the draw against Just Why, and this hand seems pretty good to me. I don't have no clue what they're playing, but I'm going to keep this. It's been a while since I've played Thoughtseize in the main deck. It feels exciting. I feel alive again. In fact, I don't know if I've tried no Echo of Aeons since the addition of Wishclaw Talisman. So it's been over a year. Burn! Alright, well, we want to draw an action spell. I would love a Burning Wish off the top rope. No Burning Wish. I am going to Thoughtseize here, hoping to hit an Eidolon. Getting Underground Sea because I want to cast Ponder next turn. I have no idea what that black card is. Alright, well, we're going to hit the Eidolon. Pretty low on life already. I imagine that this is a matchup where that main deck Echo has a little bit more value. Alright, they're just going to pass. Let's Ponder. Can't keep that. Uh-oh. So Burning Wish is our best route. They didn't bolt me. We're just going to pass. I wonder why they didn't bolt me last turn. We want to draw a Burning Wish because then we can peer. We don't die if we peer. Always had it. So we're going to fetch here, go to 10. Being at 11 and 10 is effectively the same for Peer into the Abyss. I guess the Thoughtseize never matter this game because our opponent never drew a second land. All right, so we're going to go to 5. Ooh, I can add Witherbloom Command to my spreadsheet as a win condition. That's kind of cool. That's on my goals, is to Witherbloom Command somebody out. I'd like it to be a scenario where I couldn't grape shot them, though. I think that's the coolest. Like, maybe you can't make red and you can Witherbloom them. I want it to matter. Like, I don't want it to be just like, I could Witherbloom Command or I could grape shot or tendrils. Like, I want it to be meaningful. Might as well cast tendrils. So the PTQ for Legacy last week, a week from today actually, So a week ago, I had my first ever Peer into the Abyss fail. So it failed with I drew 23 cards. I drew one opal, one lion's eye diamond against elves and failed. I was pretty devastated. It's like the first time in over 1,500 matches that I've played with Peer into the Abyss, which is kind of crazy. Um, yeah. So now we know the true fail rate of Peer. It's roughly 1 in 1,500 matches. Hope I never have to experience that ever again. Actually, I don't even know if command is good here. Like, what is it hitting? I guess it gains 2. That, and I mean, also imprints for black. This is fine. Witherbloom Command is coming in. It's Pillar. A Legacy All-Star Witherbloom Command in our opening hand. I think we need to ship this. This hand's just clunky. Sure. All right. So, like I said before, we don't have an Echo. So this Wishclaw less good in this matchup. Get that thing out of here. What's the Clawson Scourge again? So it's like Burn Shadow. Next turn, we're looking to play Wishclaw. That leaves me a mana short, so I can't win this turn. So next turn we have Ad Nauseam available. And then our draw step could always change things as well. Alright, so they played the Mesa that we knew about. Bullets and 2 unknowns. Could start looking into just Natural Storm into Tendrils as well. Alright, so what are the other 2 cards in your hand? Alright, so apparently that killed me. Okay, so we're going to game 3. I don't think I'm going to change anything. I'm just going to leave it. I was thinking about how you could board and veil the cantrip against the black spells. But is that better than Witherbloom Command? Like holding open a green mana for no reason? Can't keep that. Unfortunately, I think I need to shuffle. And I ended up choosing Abrupt Decay over Thoughtseize because I don't really want to lose the life if I don't have to. Okay, opponent, what's going on here? Alright, so they likely have Scourge. Goblin Guide. Hey, I'll take a free land. Okay. I don't think we can win this turn. But we can play Wishclaw. My fear is like playing out Wishclaw and then getting smashed. So 4, 5, 8. Can I actually add nodes right now? Sorry, I just need to think this through. So burning Rite of Flame, play out Lotus Petal. We would have 3 float. Yeah, I can add nodes right now. If that's the case, I should put back 2 lands. Four, 5, 2 floating. Math checks out. We get underneath Fire Blast as well. Not a storm count high enough to tendrils yet. No 6 in the deck. But we do have some additional 2s in there. So it could be a little bit dicey. Chromax is a good one. I love the Lotus Petal. Ooh, that's cute. We can blow up our own Wishclaw talismans. Alright, let's stop there. I really like the idea that you can blow up your own claws. Alright, so that's 3, 4, 5. Chromax is 6. Burning Wish Tendrils. All right, and the opponent is going to save themselves from the agony. We're going to start this event round number, this league route 1-0. Witherbloom Command didn't really come up, other than the fact that I realized that I could blow up my own spells or own permanents, which is kind of amusing. All right, round number 2 will be coming up in just a second. I hope you're ready to Legacy. We are facing Cerebral Flux, who was last seen on Rug Delver. This hand's pretty solid. Honestly, it reminds me quite a bit of older The Epic Storm with Thoughtseize, where this is a hand where you pray to draw Lotus Petal, and then you can like Thoughtseize into a big Empty the Warrens on turn 1. Okay, so it's worth noting our opponent's last list did not have Stifle in it, but that was some time ago. Actually, this list is so old, it's from the Run in 6 era, so do not trust that. That is their last deck list, so I don't know what they're playing nowadays. And I'm just going to pass. All right, so it's blue-red. I'm not sure if that means Delver or not, or a Stifle or not. And Sprite Dragon can raise some goblins. No land. Alright, we're going to have to ponder here. Please resolve. Not a chance. We're in trouble. Yep, good game. We just died. Not going to concede because if I draw a black source, I could theoretically resolve Thoughtseize and get some information. But I don't think we're winning this. Discarding Veil of Summer because I don't imagine we're ever going to be in a situation where we have additional mana sources. So I'm just not going to play like we do. Alright, they're going to Fork Bolt us. Going to 8 life. Dead to a bolt next turn. Okay, just gonna let them kill me, I guess. Kind of a bummer, didn't draw a second land this game. And I wouldn't change anything. Like, I still think R7 was a keep. If you ship that, you're just playing afraid. So they're not giving up too much more information. And that's going to be lethal. So we're going to lose game number 1 against Blue-Red Delver. But now we get to board in 4 copies of Carpet of Flowers. Bring out these Rite of Flames. Submit that. As always, if you want to support this content, I highly recommend picking up an Epic Storm mini token pack. You get 54 tokens for $12. It's just insane value. You get 20 Storm, 10 black, 10 red, 6 blue, 3 of the rest. And on the back, you get 6 of each Goblin token. Still 54 overall. And they're mini. They're half the size of a standard Magic the Gathering card. You can get those at theepicstorm.com/shop. Okay, on the play for game number 2 against likely Blue-Red Delver. So we have lands and, good stuff. I think I'm going to keep this begrudgingly. Opponent's going to ship. I think here I'm actually going to bait them a little bit by leading on lands that I don't care if they get hit by Wasteland. Because that just buys us time. Alright, so no Wasteland. Right on time, Chrome Mox. Right on time. So we're looking to draw Brainstorm. Alright, well, if I had a protection spell, we could, in theory, go for it. But we don't. Why? Why, Doc? So they are hard representing something that is 1 mana interaction. Because both of the previous 2 turns, they thought about tapping that island and then checking down and passed. Alright, so we've drawn a cantrip. But we're also at the point in the game where they now have Pyroblast. Like, is that really... I don't know. Okay. If this brainstorm resolves, we might be back in this game. Reveals Bolt. Probably going to fetch that away, and they did. Cool. We just lost. Technically, we have Burning Rush on top. Witherbloom Command isn't out. It's just not very likely. Are you really going to double daze my Brainstorm? So we didn't get a good brainstorm off that. Oh, I should. It didn't let me. Just discard a Chromax. Why not? Okay, and now they have Wastelands. We're definitely not winning this game. Unfortunate. I don't think Whale is even particularly good. I think it's kind of a bad card, but it doesn't matter. We can't beat this. I just have to shuffle that. Does this resolve? Nope. Alright, I'm just going to concede. We're not winning that. So we are now 1-1 with 3 matches left to go. Okay, on the play for round number 3. This hand's pretty good. I think we're supposed to imprint Burning Wish. and then just pass, see if they're on a blue deck, and then on their turn we can add Nas. Opponent is shipping down to 5. Like I said, I want to see if they're a blue deck or not. Because if they're a blue deck, I can just wait until I draw a black source. Alright, and no 6-drop in the deck? Oh, it's beautiful. $21 cards? I guess so. Concede. There you go. Okay, so something green. We're just swapping green cards. I mean, 1 for 1, right? Perfect game plan. Okay. It's very similar to when we had chains in the board, except now they're Witherbloom commands. I don't know if that's better or not, but with enough testing, we'll find out. Going to be on the draw for the second game. Friendly reminder, if you're liking this content, make sure you stay up to date with all of it by following our social media channels. Those links are in the description below. Make sure to check those out. While this is certainly a magical hand, isn't it? I'll try it. Leyline. Alright, so the Echo line is most likely dead. Okay, so they could be like a 4-color loam. Or depths, maybe. Imagine here you take Burning Wish, but I could be wrong. Really? They took the command. Just in case they have another discard spell, I don't want to risk the diamond being destroyed. They're being discarded, not destroyed. Words are difficult. Alright, so this just looks like Maverick. And it is. I think we're actually supposed to cast Brainstorm on the end step here. Dress is a weird card out of the board of Maverick. That's kind of a pain in the buns. Because that gets their Thalia out of Massacre. So I'm going to try to be a little bit sneaky here. I'm going to play Lotus Petal and pass. And hope that they're smart enough, or hope that they're not smart enough to sacrifice this scrub land. Because I'm looking to massacre the Thalia. Sure. Alright, I am not casting this Brainstorm because I don't want to get islands. They have one card in hand. We need to hope that it's not a good one. Alright, and I'm just going to pass here. If I had to guess, we're likely getting hit by Double Wasteland next turn. If I could empty, I'd probably take the chance. But it's just very unlikely that we're able to. Like, Petal Brainstorm isn't likely to get us there. In fact, I don't think it just can't. Quit bearing the lead. Their last card is a second Thalia. Damn it. We're just dead. Game 3 on the way. 9 damage. We're at 9. I'm just going to resubmit this. And as always, if you are looking to build the Epic Storm, we have a bunch of the card singles at the shop. Make sure to check that out. Or if you're looking to level up your game, I highly recommend looking into a tutoring session. Tutored people of varying levels, from Pro Tour Hall of Famers down to people learning how to cast Rite of Flame. I will help create each session for you. Let you know where you need to improve, what you should look out for, and advance your overall combo strategy and knowledge. Okay, we're on the play for the third game against Maverick. I think I'm going to keep this, but we're a little bit light on mana. Our best draw would be a Lion's Eye Diamond. Opponent takes a mulligan themselves. Alright, they kept 6. Get out of here. Still would love to draw a Lion's Eye Diamond off the top rope. Wasteland me. Come on, do it. Give me more time to draw diamond. They chose not to. This is likely a green sun for 1 then. Come on. Let's draw a Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay. Diamond? Diamond, diamond, diamond? Diamond! Alright, so... the key here is to not get blown up by a Force of Vigor. It would be actively very good for us if they tried to Force of Vigor this. Yes. Thank you for the storm count. And now we're going to hold that control and make some gobos. Huzzah! We know that our opponent's last 2 cards are Savannah and Wasteland. Our opponent says, good games. Good games indeed, Carlomancer. We are now 2-1. Okay, we have a tough match ahead of us. We are facing Binu, Delver Legend. We're on the draw, and this hand just is not very good. We're going to ship that. Sure. This is the sort of hand that gets rewarded by the long game. So we're hoping that Binu kept a very reactive hand without an aggressive threat, and then maybe we can come back. We're not in a terrible spot. Taiga. Taiga forever. Not sure how much I like the other Burning Wish or not, but we can always fetch if we don't want it. Alright. Hmm. They might be on just like a larger deck. I mean, this could also be Rug Delver, don't get me wrong. But it could just be like a larger, like, rug deck. Yeah. Binu showing no fear here, saying, I don't think you can beat Double Days. I mean, know every card in their hand, but I don't know if I can actually beat Double Days, unfortunately. Hmm. I just don't know what we're doing here. I could have gotten Echo on the off chance that I draw lines at Diamond. And I thought about my life total too, so don't think that I just missed that. But so we're gonna take 6 here, going to 10. If I peer, I go to 5. They would need double bolt. Fork bolt into bolt does not do it. And if they fork bolt me main phase, I go to 8, and then lightning bolt still doesn't kill me. So I'm sort of hoping that they try to. I think we're just dead. Binu just not playing into my veils. Yeah, like I just lost this game and our opponent never found a force. Um, yeah. Like it doesn't matter what happens with this, like we just can't do anything. Yeah, unfortunately just none of this matters now. I'm just gonna concede. I value my time. We're not winning that. Okay, submit this. On the play for the second game against Delver Legend Binu. Sure. Get our trusty swamp here and cast Witchclaw. Really would like to draw a protection spell. Alright, so they are Delver. Thoughtseize or Veil, come on. I'll take a Brainstorm. Ding, 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 ding. Ah! All right, we took game number 2. Love it. Love, 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 love it. Okay, I don't know why my sideboard keeps on doing that, but we can't keep this in. We have to ship that. This seems fine. I think land 3 might be more important than Brainstorm. I'm actually going to bottom the Thoughtseize. I know it's a little bit crazy, but I'd rather make sure that I set up, my lands and stuff. And it's not like Thoughtseize. Like, our opponent could have boarded in Veil of Summer. I'm just going to ponder. I thought about playing Swamp and just passing, but I'd like to advance a little bit. And this is fairly strong. Boo. Oh, okay. I mean, Sylvan's very good, but I really wanted to resolve my carpet with Veil backup. So we do know that Witch Claw is our top card. Another carpet. Um, I think I need to take the pedal because it helps me protect playing out the carpet. So we did see that our opponent has Taiga in their deck. That's probably a land that they're looking to fetch for now. All right, they kept one card. They kept another card. So if we draw a Dark Ritual, we might be in a position to kill our opponent. Chose to shuffle with Ponder. Let's see what you got. Just gonna pass here. Carpets are definitely doing work. Opponent's going down to 8 life. We're likely getting the... Ooh, they got Volk, not Taiga. Okay. No way! Oh, wow. Wow, what a blowout. We just lost the game. Oh, that was backbreaking. We were so close to winning that, too. Especially with the carpet draw. Ah. I think we're probably just dead now. They've wastelanded both of our green sources. And we're dead. Oh, so backbreaking, that Force of Vigor. What did they pitch to it? Hurrah. I guess I can try to like, this just isn't going to resolve is the issue. They can hardcast, we can Veil, and then they can force pitch force. Okay, we're 2-2. The final round, we were facing Daphne 17. We're on the draw. I faced them just a few days ago, and they were on Maverick. So I don't think we can afford to keep a hand like this. I'm going to ship it. This hand just doesn't do enough. Okay. So we're on 5. So I just want to talk this through. Let's say we draw a card that I could imprint. And then Mox Opal taps for a mana, Dark Ritual. That's not enough. So the smarter play here would be to bottom Wishclaw and take a guaranteed turn 1 Echo. And it appears to be Maverick. Maverick twice this league. Bop. Okay. So we get to cast one of these cards. Well, Dark Ritual makes more mana. Plain and simple. I suppose I could empty, but is 12 goblins good enough? That's the real question. Is 12 goblins good enough? Pretty sure like more recent Maverick lists are playing main deck Plague Engineers. I'm looking it up right now. Bear with me. My apologies. I want to make the correct decision here. Where are you, Maverick? Okay, well that first deck is definitely not Maverick. Maybe we should try searching. Okay. Well, there's two decks that are both like listed under Maverick, and one of them is definitely like a blue deck with Stifles. Two main deck Plague Engineer. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Echo. Oh, I can't do that. My bad. Undo. What does this do? So that would bring us up to 4, 5, 6. You need 7 for Wishclaw to be lethal, so we need to ponder into Dark Ritual or Lion's Eye Diamond. Ding dong, you're dead. Woo woo. Alright, so Echo gets the job done. See, you don't need it in the main deck. It's just fine in the sideboard. Alright. Board in our 4 copies of Abrupt Decay, or Pseudo Abrupt Decay. And let's get rid of these Veils. It's a very clean board strategy. It's kind of funny. Like, we really have 2 board plans now. It's board out green cards for green cards, and then board out red cards for green cards. It's like blue and non-blue. Kind of like it. See? And it just keeps on restarting up here. Opponent keeps 7. I think I'm going to try this one out. We do have Massacre, so 3 lands, Burning Wish. I don't care about that. That's fine. We'll be able to cast our Witherbloom Command / Abrupt Decay if we draw them. When we draw them. So this is a turn 1 empty. It's not for a lot though, so I think I'm going to get a little bit risky here and main phase the Brainstorm. Mox Opal, Chromox, and a card we can imprint. Not that. That was actually kind of bad. I think I'm just going to pass. Hide the Burning Wish on top. Just in case they draw a discard spell. Yep, there she is. We cannot cast Burning Wish this turn. So what I'll do is I'll Thoughtseize this turn. We could always draw like a Witherbloom or a Decay as well, which is kind of nice. Getting rid of the knight because the knight allows the opponent to sacrifice the scrublands, and right now the plan is to massacre. All of these creatures are 2/2s which die to massacre. Okay. Witherbloom Command, let's go. I'm all in. I want Witherbloom. Come on, deck. Please give me that Witherbloom Command. I want it so bad. I think we're supposed to shuffle this. Why, deck? Can't you just love me the way that I love you? Give me that Witherbloom Command. So right now, I could go get Massacre. I think I'm just going to try to see if I can draw the Witherbloom Command. Because if we do, we can probably cast Peer the same turn. And right now, so if I go get Massacre right now, it answers just Thalia. Which is like fine and everything. But it doesn't really advance us because there's still the Deafening Silence. So the best thing I can do is actually just draw the command. And this is a spot where we're getting punished for boarding in the other. Come on, deck. So we're going to 8. Our opponent might be able to do lethal next turn. They sack the... Yeah, they can definitely have lethal next turn. So right now we're on 2 out of 44. And I think I'm supposed to fetch my upkeep to increase my odds. Come on, deck, please. All I want for Christmas is a fucking Witherbloom Command. Let's go. Come on, please, 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 please. Almost got to live the dream, and by almost I mean our deck doesn't draw a card. Okay, that's fine. We're on the play for game number 3. It's worth noting that even if we did go get Witherbloom, we didn't have any action. So if we had drawn the Brainstorm, it wouldn't have hit an action spell. Seems fine. Come on, just mulligan. It's fine. They kept 7. How lucky. Can't believe my opponent got to keep 7 cards. Ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking about. That's a fine hand. It also reveals that they're on 4-color Maverick for red. For probably Pyroblast, if I had to guess. Maybe some Punishing Fires, but we didn't see Groves. Interesting, they didn't lead on birds. Alright, we're just going to ponder into Adnos. How does that sound? Nauseum. Alright, we have 8 cards off the top rope. 9 cards off the top rope that win the game on our turn. Let's draw one. Please. Here comes Collector Roof. We're in trouble. Yep. Alright, well, Teague is essentially the same thing, except we get to use these. If I... I think I'm supposed to let them choke me because these artifacts are worth more. I need to think this through. I think this might be worth keeping. I just need to, you know, think. So, our Volcanic Island probably isn't going to get to untap. From there, we can go Lotus Petal, Diamond, Opal. Let's say we tap Badlands for Ritual. We play Wish Claw, we activate. We have 2 mana floating. I think this might be like we need to get really lucky and several things need to go right. Because right now we can't go for it next turn. Yep, there's Choke. Oh, wow. All right, we just 2-3'd this league. We're just dead. Yeah, I'm just going to save some time. Okay, so not the best league. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we didn't draw Witherbloom Command. It would have been amazing. And I don't really want to like harp too much on this list because honestly, I'm probably going to play this list quite a bit moving forward. Sometimes you just don't win, and that's a part of Magic. It's important to remember that. Like, I still think that this list has a lot of potential. I don't think it was because we didn't have main deck Echo of Eons that we 2-3'd. Sometimes like things just don't go your way, unfortunately. We did face Delver twice, which you'd think from watching this video that it's just like an awful matchup. It's really not. We faced Binu, who's a terrific player, and we were half a turn away from killing them. Like, if they didn't have the Force of Vigor right there, I think we actually just win that match. The blue-red match, we sort of didn't draw well, and that happens. And then that was a close match against Maverick. So there's a lot of close things that happened. Like, I understand we went 2-3, but it could have easily have just been as close as a 4-1. Yeah, so I'm going to keep on testing this list out. Let me know what you think. Massacre definitely seemed good in this league. Lots of Maverick. Lots and lots of Maverick. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.